Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepburg. Okay, so in the previous episode we started building this little train hub and it's looking like it works really well here. But it has this big problem here. And we kind of knew that would happen, but we'll pause it for a second. I had some advice from Chad Tucker and he was actually quite right. We could get this small by using smaller roads. And I think if we don't put two train stations on each road, we have one road, that road feeds that station, another road here feeding that station. That would actually help out a lot. Maybe. Also, if we can push them any further south, that would be much more beneficial. Because if we can do that, we have the train stations here and have a little more of a runway for them if they do back up. And that would help out quite a lot. And we're going to need more stations, so I want to bring in, hopefully today, if we can, this station here and this station here into the mix. And I also want to, if possible, bring this outside line and this outside line across to here as well. So I want to be able to bring in as much as we can from different places. So we'll keep the outside road as it is in the big lanes. And we might have to bring this down further to allow this to have a longer queue, but we'll see what we can do there. So to start off, let's start by destroying this track there and see how fast we can get that track down to ground level. Because that's kind of our key component here. It's how fast can we get that down to ground level and not look stupid doing it. Alright, we can get to there. So if I just put that there for a second as a placeholder for ourselves, and we move you. Boop. If we can place you there. One square, that'll do. That means that line in theory should be able to connect to it. So let's see what we test you. Train track from there to there, and it looks like they're actually stay elevated. Ooh. It almost looks like we planned that to be a cargo station, but we elevated the land so the so that the track didn't dip. Oh, cool. That was entirely accidental in case you didn't figure that one out. But yeah, okay, let's move this one as well. So this will be actually the one we want to move first. Bulldoze that so we can get it right up. That's going to be the first one to connect. Let's not do that. Let's see, move tool, click, and control, no, shift, no, alt. Alt's a snapping one. Oh, I didn't know alt is snapping. One of these controls, I can't remember which one it is, does vertical. Full terrain, full snapping, single, Mackie, alignment tool. Okay, one of you is page up, page down, page up, page down. They didn't say that. I just remembered. Bring that down a bit. There we go. Below you a little bit as well. It would actually even out. And also, you are raising up there for some reason anyway. So yes, that would be more beneficial. There we go. All right, that one's done. Next we have to bring this road down to a smaller size, so and then realign. So first we're going to do the bulldozer road. Oh, as much as the road is great, it is though. It is wrong for this. It needs to be over this bit more. So we need to bring this over to there. That worked fine. Okay, good. And then we're going to do the exact same on this side. Yep, perfect. Do that there. And then if we flip that train station around, yep, flip that train station around. Could you click that road? You're just going to be awkward there, aren't you? It's going to cost some money, but do that there, and then do it here. There we go. Bulldoze the train track. Boom, 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 boom. We connect the train track here. There we go. Pop it there. And then we'll begin the turn here. Okay, you turn. Whoop. Ah, wrong button. That was most definitely the wrong button. Go there. That'd be a perfect turn. Into there. Done. And straight. Excellent. Alright, that train station should now be open for business as well. I might have to level this land at some point, but I kind of like the elevated part of it right now. These two train stations here, we could leave them alone. It gives them more viability range here, because they are supposed to be this end. So they'll be okay for now. Make sure they are both offloading to the correct side. I did flip. I think I flipped one of your controls. You're not ticked. You're not ticked. So we'll have to figure that one out. But around they go, another quick loop. A lot of traffic are going to go around in a loop right now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's some. And oh, the first train's coming in. And it's actually, where did it offload and where did it unload? So that's actually quite good timing for you. Alright, I feel... Yeah, so I need to flip those around. You spawn the other side, so I pressed the button and everything. That one might have the same problem then. It does! Okay, so when we do this, we have to flip them around. Why are you not flipping? There we go, there we go. Full speed, you guys go and do your thing. I can make it into a single lane, that might solve a part of the problem. Ooh, we're getting single lanes we can use. You're a dirt track. 2-lane gravel road. Yeah, see, they're all... I want a one lane, one way, like a slip road, but would actually work as a connection point for you. That'd be great. And it'd stop you having this really annoying problem here. I suppose a 2-way road would do the job, right? Vehicles won't be able to go up there, the wrong direction. Because this road's... Okay, that should potentially work if we make this part here a 2-way road. If we did that as 2-way, we'll leave the end piece 1-way. That would stop cars going back up. But it would also put them on the right side of the road at the same time. Yes. And if we also did the... So if we did each side of the road a 1-way, it would force this to be, in essence, a 1-way road, but with only 1 lane on it. Okay, that would work. That could work quite well. Alright, we'll have to leave that for a moment or two, and we'll just see how it goes. But this is something I don't like. This here, this is something I don't like. This is... Anyway, you go out to the main road, that's fine. You're a lot of vehicles going where I don't really want you to go. That's my only problem here. Oh, traffic lights. Yeah, they can go away. Poop. And poop. There we go. And that should hopefully keep you guys moving quite smoothly as well. Alright, so the question is, where are you guys going then? You're transporting, you're importing. Okay, so these are all imports. So every time a train pulls in here, there's a high probability to go into here because this takes it back to the main... Right, so right now this is the only import to the main cargo place. So if we were to change this out, to bring some of these on board, maybe... Okay, that one, yeah. All this stuff here, just pause a second, this stuff is actually heading out to here. It might be a time we turn this train station off and get people using that one only. But it would flood the other train station. Might just... Can I afford another train station? I can. What's that one? Alright, they are 60,000. Okay, we have the money to spend it. Alright, let's do it. A train station is exactly how expensive? A train station is 440 across. -1. 400 across. There we go. And then we'll go normal road all the way down to there, and then a 1-way road just to make sure that stays in the same spirit of things. Get rid of that crossroad, which is needed, and finally get a train station on this piece of track. There we go. Alright, and train track. We can unpause because we're gonna get traffic issues anyway, either way. So if it brings across here, oop, to there. Could you not be using the bendy track right now? Great, thank you. Right, put it there, and straight across there. And then we want to make this connect into this not into the line itself. I think we want to have, if possible, have the trains not merging. So this track, this station is going to feed that one there, and that one there, and we need them for that as well. But that's the later one right now. But I definitely need to get 2 inputs up here. So let's start here. How close can I get these tracks? Okay, I can get fairly close to each other. That's good to know. Bring you down here. Take you 1, 2 notches back. Give me a bendy track there. Boop. And then straight back to there. Alright, so we have that. Now, in theory we could do a one-way track that way and one-way track that way. And it would help, but I don't feel it's a good idea in the long run of things. Right, okay, where are we going to pump this train to the station in? We could go this way. But honestly, I feel if we send it that way, it might be easier to try and weave, and we could leave this track here for non-cargo related stuff. And that would be probably the best option right now. Alright, we're going to go that way. So we're going to bulldoze that. We give us access to what we want, this slab. Take it this way. We're going to remove that as well. Not for any reason there, but I don't want that train connecting there. Alright, so next up, take this train track here. It's going to stay probably ground level for a short while. It doesn't really need to be any higher right now. So we can come here, go under those, all the way up here, swing around there, and then we'll go that way. Okay, that will work well for us. So, you know what, let's stick close to that. I feel we can make it look like it's supposed to be a railway by keeping them close to each other as well. Put it there, use the move tool just to edge them over into each other. That'll look nice, I think. That will look a bit nicer. Bit of a curve there as well. And then that one would go over as well. So they run parallel with each other. There we go. It looks like there's supposed to be like a little railway crossing, doesn't it? That power line, however, if you go there, it'd be great. Alright. Now hopefully it's not going to do its thing. Oh, complaining at me. It is going to do its thing, complaining at me. Fine. Kind of expected it. Tell you the truth. You're going to be awkward with those pillars, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay, move. Not power cable. Move that. I didn't want to move the bridge, so I move the pillar, but okay, we'll move the pillar. You. Where are you? You? Can we not be snapping right now? Thank you. Right, run that up to there, as close as we can get it without snapping. There we go, and that's a nice long train line down there. Perfect. Snapping back on again, please. I do like snapping, it makes things nice and neat. So we'll take you that way, and we'll elevate you over that track there and send you off this way. Right, bendy track, please. We'll take you here. We can't go through the wind turbine, so we'll go around it. Now we're going to take it here, we're going to elevate this up that way. And then we go upstairs. Now what's going to happen now is this one here would normally connect to this, and we'll run 1.1 line all the way over here, in and in, but that's just where we would do. Ooh, where are we? There we are. That's just where we would do it normally. Okay, so let's get you all lined up here. Give a slight curve to that. Give me a straight line here. I want to make it across all of this if we can. There we go. Straight across that. Straight across those. No? Let me get across them. They're not elevated at this point. There we go. Alright, keep it going that way, and we want to come in. We can put the top here and swing in that way. Shouldn't be an issue. I would prefer to come down the bottom here, and that way we'd have all the inputs this way and all the outputs that way. But then the could have been the other line. Oh, where's the purchasing limit here? Alright, we are actually at the purchasing limit here, so that would be a problem for you being that close to the edge of the map. I might need to take this road out, and it'll give us more flexibility in the future. We're not bringing this line across here as well, which we'll deal with in the future. Right now, we just need to keep this train line connected. So, train. There it is. And we want to take them down. I can bring them to here. Oh, that would be quite good. Alright, let's get you lined up. You can come over to here. And, you know, don't need to climb here. Honestly, this level, you could just stay at the ground level here. Or almost ground level. Let's get you there. We'll follow up this path here. That's a good. Okay, let's go. Bring it to here. Don't snap to it. Bring it to here. Then we'll switch to bendy road and we'll make a slight curve over a few degrees like that. And that sends us off that way. Good. Straight line tool for the next piece. Ooh. Oh, don't save. Thank you, auto save. Right at the moment I was confusing myself. You go to there. Then bendy tool and make a slight course correction to go north from here to there. And then we're at this nice clear part where we can go up to here and make a turn into that railroad there. Just like that. There we go. Now we have a nice long train line feeding this station here, which also feeds that station there, and a bulldozer at the ready to make sure you don't have these connections anymore. There we go. So what that's done is basically sever this train station from the outside world, and thank you very much. So that train station now has a connection to the main hub only. It does not have a link to the outside world anymore. So these will continue doing their job, but some of these are going to get, and this hopefully will die down. Now what it does mean is a lot of this traffic is now going to go to this station, as it's the only station with an outside connection, which we're going to need to hurry up and deal with this one pretty quickly as well. Okay. Can I have another train station? I have enough money for another train station. Good. And we have a hole in the world there. Okay, so very, very quickly, if we demolish this road, move the road one step closer, and then have an extra gap between them, which I wasn't planning on, that would give us a bit more freedom of movement. So put that there. Can I move that train station one step closer to that road? I can, okay. Put that there, pick it up, move it around, turn it around that side, put it there. Put it on this side. There. So it's lined up still good. And then we need to go to the builder. Road. You. All the way to there. You. All the way to there. One-way road section. Upgrade tool. That one and that one. Flip. And train track will need to be demolished and repositioned, but that's not an issue. There we go. And train track. And train. Up. I said up. There we go. And across the road we go. And to there. Then you would be able to go there to there. From there to there. Good. That's looking good. You're going to need water, but we should have to unpause you now. And get a water pipe in there, because apparently I didn't want water pipes this far out. I didn't. Ooh. Water pipe, you know what? Let's get all these water pipes done, just because we know we're going to need them in the future. Boom. There we go. And we should start seeing vehicles coming to this one at some point, hopefully quite soon. Where are you going? I'm actually kind of confused where you're going. Where are you? You're going to that one. Okay. That's fine. Still not sure. Ooh, turn off the garbage is piling up. Where? Okay, we have way more processing capability than we need. So where is garbage piling up? In the Chattanooga area. But you have all these buildings right here that could use it, and why do you have garbage homes? I don't get it. I mean, look, all these garbage trucks going into town and coming back, doing all their things. you know what we're gonna have to probably do here is have a garbage little hut just here, and I don't actually have a problem with that. Just temporarily, and I'll put a permanent one in when we get some more time to play around with it. But put that there, and give me say 4 of these. On the same side, get forward to place them out. Give me a water pipe into the city there. Ooh, perfect. And you know what? Give me a power cable because, quite frankly, they're going to help because they will generate power themselves. And go. There we go. That should deliver a pickup here. That's the word. Right. Train station. Where are you? There you are. Train hub. So you're all good here. So you hopefully will have a train on there at some point soon, hopefully. You are connected now. Oh, there we go. We have a train on that line. That's good. That means you are doing the job I want you to do. Which will get you in there. That's good. That means you are now a link to the other module as well as this one. That's great. So now we just need to do the same with you. And then all of your imports will also come through this hub as well. Currently, the 2 train stations here doing all the importing. We will have to have more train stations over here for importing as well. That won't be an issue though. I'm kind of confused why you're going that way. I mean, it's a one-way road. You confuse me why you are doing the weirdness. Here we go. We'll see what's happening here. Are they actually coming out the wrong side? They are not, but when they hit the road, they are turned the wrong way. Alright, so we may need to put this back into a two-way road. One-way road, sorry. And just have to deal with the fact that they go to the wrong side randomly. Well, they double up, they double lane, don't they? They do this. It's irritating. Why? You could use both lanes, right? It is a thing you can do. Well, we could put that into a single lane highway entry, but we shouldn't need to worry about it too much. We'll figure this out pretty quickly, and I think that may work. We'll just keep an eye on the traffic levels of it. I don't trust them. You're the reason I can't trust them. We'll keep an eye on them and see what's happening here. As soon as we can. You're doing that. That's good. You're in the exact same problem because the game's stuff. Turn around. Alright, they're all turned around. They're going that way. You are needing to flip though. There we go. That was fine. We'll have to deal these roads out as soon as we can. But that is good. There's a lot of vehicles on this road going to those buildings, and a lot of these are going to go around here. Back to these, which I am aware of. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Because you currently are the only one going to this city. And you go here. We are dumping a lot of cargo into this one now. Potentially. This one is subbing in the cargo from the outside world, though. Now, I want to separate that one as soon as we can, but I want to make sure it's the last thing we do. Well, as soon as we can, that's what we do. Fine, don't worry. I want to keep this be the last one we disconnect, because I want to make sure that you can still bring goods from the outside world in. Okay. So, and that's calmed down a bit now. The backtrack it has over here has reduced a little bit. Okay, that's just so far. Now we need to make you disconnected from there. And quite frankly, we can use the same track because they are so far away from each other. As long as we don't connect them too close to each other, that should be good. But I would like a second track here to not have an issue with. But we don't have the cash to build a second station anyway. Ooh, what's happening here? A lot is happening here. Deal with you later. That would actually, if we put, we haven't got the money for a second track. We need 60,000 for another station, plus probably another 30-40,000 to run the track. Keeping it elevated is expensive, but it makes my roading easier in the long run. I can connect you to there, but then I wouldn't be able to disconnect you at the other end, and that's the problem. I don't want you and you sharing a station, basically, at the other end. Although, you are a lesser used station, right? You are lesser used. Would it cause a problem? don't know. I am worried that we are going to cause a big problem here with only one station feeding that central zone, though. We may need to connect you up to the hub anyway, just so you're connected, but not disconnected from the outside world. Also, might be something we have to disconnect you to as well from this ring and put you on your own smaller roads, and then have a bigger ring going around. But that we'll keep an eye on that later on. I don't think that will be an issue, but we'll keep an eye on that for later. Alright, well, it does look like you're doing okay in general. You are quite low on cargo. Can you load up? 50% cargo, not bad. Alright, so yeah, this is backing up here, but I'm hoping it's seasonal. It will go away pretty quickly. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. That one. These two are doing it pretty well. You are loading from the correct one, good. I wish I put the loading and unloading ones a bit further apart, like maybe the extra base, so they won't, the vehicles wouldn't clash when they get near each other. But alas, no. This is going to back up though onto the main road. Ugh. The problem really is I can't swap these because you are the only one going to there, and that's the your issue. So we need to get another one of these stations definitely connected to that station there, just to help that out, basically. But it's working really well. I mean, we are getting a lot of traffic going through these areas now, so that's good. We are backing up a little bit here, but I can't do much about that yet. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Oh, we've got another train station. Enough money for another train station. Let's get that built now. We'll get that connected to the main one over here. We'll put it in the middle, just to help space out some of the demand. Okay. This probably won't work out in the long run, by the way. I am aware of that. 410, 440, there we go. This probably won't work out in the long run. I'm just experimenting with this little thing. It should be a one-way road, shouldn't it? So don't worry. I am aware this probably won't work in the long run. I'm not thinking it's going to be amazing to solve all the problems. I'm actually thinking this won't work, but I want it to be fun trying it, wouldn't it? Alright, that one's there. If we could raise the train track from there, oop, that's a curvy one. Up, and then across there. Now here's where we go. Interesting. We have to get across there and into you. So the first thing we have to do is take you out of there, right? So if we could get you to here, and can we get that under there? No, because there is that pillar in the way. But if we move that pillar. If we could move that pillar. Well, let me do it. Pull that back to there. Pull that back to there. Gotta keep that going fine, and then we can switch out and move tool. We'll take you. Try and swing you this way. Up, 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 I had a blue, I had a blue, I had a blue. Boop. There we go, okay. We have the outside connection, but now when we do this, we're going to have to disconnect you from this side. There's no two ways about it, because trains will use it as a throughput. And we're not quite ready for a throughput yet. So first thing we're going to do here is take this straight this way. Pause, because we're going to take that power cable out, which we know we're going to do. And we're going to deal with it this way. By rebuilding it. Boop. Train tracks. This is where we start to realise if we've screwed up or not. Elevate. Because this is where we go into this point here. So I won't get you to there. Now we're going to go across that road and into that. So I need to go under those. I can't go under them. I can go over them. So we have to elevate again to go over, unfortunately. Then we have to look down twice. Might be better to elevate and then move those out of the way. Can we move those out of the way? I think we should be able to move those out of the way, guys. Right? There we go. That should hopefully be enough to go straight under there. Just dip down. Straight under. Boom. There we go. I didn't want to dip down again that soon because of that, but we kind of have to do with over the road, so. Alright, and then here we're going to go to there. Then elevate and begin turning at the same time. Ooh, you know what here? This will be so much better. Just keep this one at the ground level. There we go. And we can deal with you with a move tool. Elevate you up slightly. That. Take that one, elevate that one slightly. And then there we go. We have the train on a nice smooth incline to the ground level to there, and it goes into here. We can't do all about that. Okay, that's good. Let's rebuild that piece of road before I unpause and everything explodes because we're missing something. That one. That one. Bendy road from there. Oh. Cross, good. And then... Good! There we go, that's all good, right. That's now connected to there, good. And then over here, we'll disconnect to here, and we're going to have to disconnect you here. And there we go. So you are now connected to that central hub, and that is this area now is only connected by cargo from our cargo hub up here. One goes into there, one goes into here. So now we're going to find out. Hopefully they'll delegate the cargo between them much better than they were doing with that one. Oh, that one's just so bad. And if this works the way I want it to, we can probably start using other cargo points out there. Why are you queuing back here? You should not be queuing back here because they're doing that stupid thing again where they cross lanes. Could you not do that stupid thing that you keep doing right there? Thank you. Which was a way to have a train station set to receive only, so you can have one receiving, one importing, one exporting. This way you don't want train lines to join either, because this is just not going to go away. Alright, any vehicles going here? I don't see any, but you do have that connected. So cargo trucks going in here, which they are doing. You can see them here. Are they not doing? Yeah, they are. Cargo trucks coming into here already, which is good, because that means they'll generate trains, which will then export to our train station up there, and then this train station here will start exporting vehicles into these. And this is look at this. This needs to be dealt with. Why? Game. There are times I like you, and there are times I really don't. You know what? Let's do this. You do not get a turning lane. Would that help? Would that help at all? You. There. You do not get a turning lane. You do not get a turning lane. You do not get a turning lane. There we go. That should hopefully help you guys split up a little bit more. See, this is causing a problem here, so it's just the export point. But if I can get you to use the right lanes, the correct lanes would be useful, right? Well, what we could do is, we could wire these up directly to say you get to go into that lane, 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 you get to go into that lane and that lane. Then here, if we do the exact same, move everything over one notch, like that, we could restrict them from changing lanes, so they'll have to get into lanes as soon as they can. Oop, you didn't get to that what I wanted you. There we go. And then up here, we don't. Oh, we have one more station. Good, we can do that one. So this is the mod Traffic Manager President Edition, which is really good for this sort of stuff. Like that. And so the outside lane will always be an outside, like a continuous loop, right? There we go. And then here we'll do the same one more time. But this will be the last one currently on our list of roads. We don't need to worry about the inner lane because it has a turn only. Yeah, they're going around the main loop. Right. So that's what we can find there. Now what we can do here is we can put in a restriction. Which one is it? Restrictions? Vehicle restrictions, parking restrictions, junction restrictions. There we go. Here. Always move. No change in lanes. That's that one. So it's already on. And then do we have one for the actual road itself? I don't think we do actually. Switch traffic lights, manual traffic lights, lanes, that one, despawning. Alright, well, either way, they are starting to use a few more lanes on their plans here. It's still congested, but it's not as bad as it was, so hopefully they'll clear this up as soon as they get the backlog out of the way. This traffic has cleared down, but that could just be because of this blockage down here causing some problems for everything. But I feel that things might start to work out for us. We need to do something down here with this. This might be a problem. Well, this is a problem we've thought out. But this is something else. This is a lot of trucks in one place. Now, I don't want to put too many more in here. But that's actually not a problem because I only want to put in that one station there. Thank you, autosave. That one station there over to here, and that would be the end of their import stuff. And I definitely need to separate these two out. It was a mistake putting them on the main road together. They should be on a single road like these, basically, but at this end. We want another one, probably two of those imports over here to help out with the other import side of it, and going to need one train station over there, and these two are fine. Yeah, that is that's already working. Look, they're already importing goods over here. All right, so yes, I think this might work out. We just need to deal with these two train stations, separate them out a little bit, send that road wider around, put the other two imports on this side, so they're not all going to congest the one section. They would go through the loop, but I think the loop, if we make sure the loop goes around the train station, it's not into the train station, that shouldn't be an issue. And I think that's going to be generally okay. Okay, yeah. I think that will work out for us. We could probably get this road done now. Because you're one of these. You're the 8 lane? Yeah, and you're the 8? 6. You are the 6 lanes. Yes, you are. We can pause that. Bulldoze this bend. Take this road out entirely. I'll put something back in there in a moment. Take this road, have it go. Oh no, let's bulldoze off. Would that road continue on, say, there? Have it go through a nice turn, like that. Straight up there. Have this road come out and meet it. Go about there. Bend on that. It's a bit wider than I want it to be, but fine. Rotate that around there. Then these will be standard roads going across, so you're going to be the first one we deal with. So you go there and you go there. Flip that traffic around so it will go in the correct direction. There we go. That'll be you sorted. So you're going to want your own road. 440. Boom. That away. 440. Wow. I thought we had more room than that. 440 there. Do that piece there as well. Move that. I know it's a bit long, but I will be done in a moment, and we can all be happy about everything that's been happening. Put you there. Destroy that train track. Fine, that'll work. Okay, let's pick that train station up, flip it around. Wrong button. Pick that train station up, flip it around. In the most awkward way possible. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, we need you to move over to. Yeah, well, go down there, you'll be fine. You to go back over that side. And. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's get you connected up so we don't lose anything. And then we're done, hopefully. So if you could just come in here and just elevate. And then cut across that road. And then if you could come a bit closer, then you would be able to do that turn. Good. And then power cables, because we just apparently severed some. Elevate you up, across, and then down. And that would almost be good if those cables there would go into the power, but you can actually go into there. power that, power that, power that. Good. If that works out well, which it should do. Good, your power continued. These are now starting up here. There's traffic lights over here, so we need to deal with you for a moment. Boop. Boop. Alright. That is now moving. Good. Good, 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 good. Trains here are all moving. Trains here are moving. These should be okay. You'll stop spawning things onto the train track at some point. I'm assuming once it realises what's happening. You are the wrong way round. Boop. And you are... Yeah, so they're all flipped. Good. So that should... And the train should already be on its way in still at some point. That track there should then smooth out a little bit because it won't have this oil track coming from the other side. They'll go around there. I'll go there and they should get into their appropriate lanes. And hopefully they won't clash too much. I might actually exclude these guys from utilising that first lane just to help vehicles come out of there. It won't be an outright stop, I don't think, but this will at least help with the initial, with some of the vehicles coming out of there. It won't stop all of them, but it will hopefully help with at least one piece of the road. Hopefully, there we go. They're still unloading from here, unfortunately, right now, which we can't do anything about until they stop spawning on the wrong side of the road, basically. But it's overall not cut. What the hell is happening down here? You know what? Very quickly, if I just tell traffic manager that they're not allowed to use those two lanes, like that, it will force vehicles onto the outside of the road, and then that would leave these open. We'll leave them open for those there. So that should hopefully work. There they go. They're going a bit wider. You need the same treatment, do you? There you go. I'm not saying this will, like I said before, I'm not saying this will work. This is just an experiment in trying to have a central cargo system. I don't think it'll work overall, but it could be fun to try, and I'm so far enjoying the challenge of this road. Yeah. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, wait for these to figure out what's happening here, but this is happening again, which is still annoying, but they've got a double lane on it. I could try and drop a two-way road down here, but I feel they'll just do the same game they always do. Which is to be idiots about it. Give them a second and find out what. If they don't do that, oh, they're not doing it. They're staying where they're supposed to be. Alright, let's see what you do. Are you gonna... Will you stop putting people in that lane is a question we have here. I kind of hope you do. Because that lane just causes problems. Okay. And then we have this problem here caused by that. And your problem is caused by, again, the same problem. How about we try... If I do that, what happens? I've got a feeling I know what's going to happen here. I've got a feeling they're going to come out of there and they're going to turn the wrong way. They're not. Okay, you might not be as stupid as everybody else makes you think you are. Truck driving is going well. Okay, good. Keep an eye. Where are you going? I don't know. I bet they're using that if they're going around that way. That would be a problem. I may have to put these to go that way and then make them go around the loop, but that would be kind of annoying because they'll be just double trafficking. But I have a feeling a lot of these vehicles are just going straight through. Yeah, they are. So what's happening here is vehicles from, say, that one are going out here, going down there. Oh, I can get through here rather than going around. Now, the solution to that would be to give them a slow speed limit. Say 20. Your 40s on those. Give them 30. Well, keep them at 40 to be convenient. But set the outer rim here to 130 all the way around. Sorry guys. The higher speed limit on this road here would encourage them not to use these roads. So by encouraging them not to use those roads, it will hopefully cause them to they'll say, hey, this is a faster. If I go down here, I have to do 40. But if I go around the outside, I can go to 130 all the way around. And look at them, already doing it. Already doing it. So that should hopefully help out a lot there. And since that appears to be working, let's try and get you a similar upgrade here. It may not work, we won't know until we see how they react, but if it does, it saves us a lot of hassle. Look at that. That one train station. That one train station is the one that goes off to the industrial estate to the other side. Alright, well, we're going to come back to this in the next episode, and we're going to see if we can do this sort of two-way road little piece in the middle of each one, with these as well. Most accurately with these two, and see if we can make sure they don't cause problems, but we'll have to see how they behave. It's mostly about how the drivers behave when they come out of the places. There we go. Because you see, this would be, if I can make it to one-way traffic, two-way all the way down, it'd be great. But actually, if we did that, it would force me to one lane earlier. But would they go into 2 lanes here or not? I'm sure it's something we'll find out pretty soon. But until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and well, that's been a lucky episode. We'll see you next time. Bye.